Hey guys, Lytane here, and this is the second episode of Shovel Knight. So as you can see, we're on the world screen now, and we have two knights of the quarter of no quarter that we have to kill: the Spectre Knight and the King Knight. And we have to take them down because the locked gate is here, so we have to defeat the Spectre Knight in order to open this gate. So in this video, I'm going to be doing this. Sup, giant fish? Trapple King, who has awakened me, mortal? Dost thou need aid? Aid me. I sense a truffle chalice. I could fill it with magical ichor. That's pronounced ichor. Oh no, I pronounced it right. Choose your ichor wisely. So you got three different types of thing. The red refills all your health and magic to its absolute max, and is the one that I normally choose. The blue makes you invincible for 10 seconds, which is pretty handy as well, like to get past certain parts, especially bosses. It's pretty cool. And the Ichor of Fortune absorbs nearby treasure for 60 seconds. I never use it because I think it's pretty crappy. But I'm going to be getting the Ichor of Renewal. Subjects, a new initiate joins us. The ceremony shall commence. So now we have to sit back and watch this like 5-minute dancing. Oh, let's go on a big stretch. So yeah, I think Shovel Knight is a pretty cool game. It was a Kickstarter game as well, so it wouldn't have been made possible if it wasn't for all the backers and stuff like that. And I really like when a Kickstarter game comes out really well. Because sometimes they fall flat, sometimes they never come out, and sometimes they exceed all expectations, and Shovel Knight is one of those ones that exceed expectations. I didn't back it on Kickstarter. I didn't know about it at the time, but if I had known, I probably would have backed it. I did back the Darkest Dungeon on... Oh, there we go. I did back Darkest Dungeon on Kickstarter though, so yeah, there was one game that I did back. Fare thee well, Shovel Knight. Return if thou hast need of my aid again. When we talk to him again, we do not have to do the whole musical thing, but if we equip our relic, we hold... Whoops. If we hold up and square, we get to use our relic. In this case, it's a fishing line. Made him angry because we fished. But yeah, you go, that's where you get a musical note. So I'm going to be doing the Pridmoor Keep, which is the lair of the King Knight first. Let's get shoveling. Alright, like in any good video game, head left. If right is the way, always head left first. And we get this nice little secret area with the Yacht Club Games thing, and it was a music sheet there as well. So that's Yacht Club, the guys that made this, as a nice little tribute to themselves. Also, if you ever see anything sparkling on the ground, if you fish at the certain spots, taking his sweet time, there we go, you'll be rewarded with either a goldfish, crap, that was so bad, that was really bad, so yeah, if you fish in those spots, you'll either be rewarded with a goldfish, saying that worth 350 gold, or you'll be rewarded with a trapple fish, which will fill up one of your ichors with a color, a random color. I don't think they have a set colors. I don't know. Just so you guys know as well, because I've got the platinum, I did get through this entire game without dying, so I feel really embarrassed that I just died there. This is so dumb. Oh gosh. But that was a good thing to note as well. When you die, a portion of your gold goes missing. It drops out of your body, like, you know, like it doesn't want to be part of you anymore. And you have to, see, $350. Similar in fashion to Dark Souls, you have to get through the level again up to the point where you lost your life if you want to collect those gems again. And that's a cool idea. Because there's unlimited lives in this game, it does punish you just that tiny little bit if you suck. Where you won't have as much money, which means you can't afford all the cool upgrades and stuff in the game. And you have to start getting better if you want to... Oops. If you want to get through everything. Man, I'm doing horrible. It was a special wall. Oh, yeah. Those jars and stuff that we've been collecting as well refills our magic meter. And food refills our health, just like any good video game. One more thing of note, which I'm not going to be doing in this game because, yeah, it's a silly idea if you're not going for a deathless run. These things can be broken for a little bit of money. Depending on what color the orb is inside of it, that's how much money you'll get. I think it's always a 200 in the middle. Ah, come on. So I'm used to fighting these guys with a much better strategy from the later part of the game. You didn't have to kill him, but he's worth $100 if you do. Yeah. Use you to get up here for an extra 50 bucks. Yeah, so if you can destroy them along the way if you want. If you're really confident in your abilities, and if you're going for one of the other achievements, which is destroy every single checkpoint in the game, you can do so. Like, you're more than welcome to. It's a challenge to yourself, really. Like, I'm not going to tell you how you should be playing the game, but yeah, you can destroy one of them, you can destroy all of them, you can destroy none of them. It doesn't matter. To each their own. Alright, so as we can see over that way, there's a strange shape that looks remarkably like us. If we stand in front of it for a couple seconds, boom! We get transported. Well, I hope I have enough money. So blue chests contain Chester. So in the village or out in the field, I have all the deals. You're not going to believe what I just found in this chest. Want to see? Yes. So if we find Chester out in the field, he'll sell us different relics at a cheaper, much cheaper price than if we were to buy them in the store. So let's get the flame wand. So flame wand, if we hold up and we press square, we shoot a little bit of fire. It's not terribly useful, honestly. But, you know, I'm going for 100%, so I will be collecting them all. Diddle-a-doo. Oh shit. So like I said, like Dark Souls. So you can see the red X, which is the one I destroyed. So if I destroyed that one as well, I would have had to start back from the beginning of the level, because I died and I didn't have technically any checkpoints. I'm not going to go after that money. It's not worth it. I'll probably just die again anyway. I'll collect lots of money, don't you worry, peoples. 2, 3. So a lot of these rooms are a little... Sometimes they're little puzzles, sometimes they're little just obstacles to get through, but each room is usually unique, and I think that's a pretty cool way of doing things. And most rooms have like a little secret or just something, you know, hidden gems and stuff like that. Like this guy here, if we down pound on his head, we get a little bit extra money, you know. But if we go up here, here's an instance where we get to reflect stuff. So if we see pretty much any projectile in this game, we can reflect it back to the caster. Double secret. Now, that last room which had the 3 triangles, if we were to go through there, this is where we'd end up. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. And now we fight Gryffindor! We just stand here, he does 2 hits. Oops. You have to hit him in the head. he can swipe at you. If he starts yelling again, get back to the edge and his fireballs will just go over the top of you. He takes a couple hits, he drops lots of treasure and some food. So even if you did take a couple hits trying to kill this guy, it's all good. I really don't like these propeller rats. I think they're pretty annoying. Especially because their movements are so sporadic, so if you're trying to get them to go into a certain place, a lot of the time that they just don't go there. Something there? No. Come on guys, boom, 2, 3, jump out of the way, 1, 2, 3. Lots of little pitfalls in this level. Once again, if you manage to get to the secret, it's teaching you that sometimes if you can't see something, it really means nothing is there. And once again, that taught if you can't see something, sometimes there is something there. I really, really, really like the design of this game. I cannot praise it enough, honestly. Money! See, like, this is a wall. And then if you had gone up here, it's also a wall. So you think, oh, what the fudge? But then if you're clever, like most people are, you'd figure it out. Let's go back down these propeller rat stairs. Whoa, almost hit myself. Bam, bam, bam. Also, as the levels go on, of course, they get harder and more complicated. And like I said, for the most part of the game, your moveset doesn't change at all. Like, you're still doing the same old things at the beginning of the game that you'll be doing at the end of the game. The only difference being the levels themselves have changed, which like to use your abilities more. Like, to test you. Whee! I'm only killing these guys because I can. Is there a secret here? Yeah, money! No, the secret? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's collect that musical sheet. How the bard lost it here, who knows? Whoops. I didn't jump to get it. Oh, I was trying to be a daredevil and jump down. I'll just go all the way around, it'll probably be easier. A little bit more boring there. Another cool thing in this game is that after you've collected something, if you die, it stays collected until you either finish the level or quit. Now we jump up here. So that's another little thing. You hit the book and then you realize, oh look, there's like cool places that get unlocked. Let's fish here. I think this one's a trapple. Yep, see? Trapple, wait, stay thy fork, knight. I bring gifts from the Trapple King. Oh, but you can't carry any more ichor. Find me again if you have a spare chalice. So if we ever have a spare chalice, we can just come back and talk to that guy, and he'll give us a random thing, which is a cool little thing. The only problem is that you'll never ever know what you're going to get until you get it. You know, it's like life's like a box of chocolates. And food. Treasure. I think this one's a bomb. Oh no, it's a carrot. Sometimes there's bombs, because they're jerks. Boom. Missed. Stand back. These guys are pretty easy. For such big enemies, they're laughably easy. Aw, yeah. Just like Simon Belmont, gotta eat that turkey. Now we get up to the first big boss. King Knight. An interloper is in our midst. Be gone from our throne room, knave. I'm no more an intruder than you. You aren't even a real king. Oh, but you're mistaken. The enchantress saw me for my fabulous regal self, and now all bow before me. You're not but a decadent dandy. Oh yeah, you tell him, Shovel Knight. Prepare to taste justice. Shovel justice. Silence! So our boss has 10 health. All the bosses have 10 health. 20 if you consider the fact that all your hits deal half. Get out. Nah. So, for the first boss, he's ridiculously easy. Pretty much most of his attacks is just jumping at you like that. Sometimes he'll swing his rod. When you get him down to half health, he does summon trumpets, which, you know, confetti falls from the ceiling. If the confetti touches you, you get hurt, as you just saw. Also, he does a big slam attack, which if you're standing in the ground, your shovel gets stuck. And he does the attack where he swings past the whole room to hit you. He's only got one hit left. He's really, really dumb. Boom. I was just waiting for it so I could finish off what I was talking about. So I killed him before I ever got to talk about all of his moves. He's probably the easiest boss, honestly, of the whole game. And now we go to sleep. So I don't get why they did this after every level. It's like a little segue. Yay, money. So there we go, we finished the first level, and oh, some bad guy turned up. We'll take that guy down in the next video, so tune in next time for Shovel Knight, where we will not only be taking down the Spectre Knight, but we will be taking on this golden boy that's just turned up on the world map. Alright, so don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Bye!